The leader of Belarus has offered political asylum to the ousted Ukrainian president and his family. Well, at least that's what Alexander Lukashenko thought he was doing during a phone chat with a man posing as the son of Ukraine's former leader. The prankster even offered an extravagant reward in return, as Gayane Chichikyan reports.
A Russian prankster who goes by the name of Vavan rang up the administration of the president of Belarus and introduced himself as the son of Viktor Yanukovych, the ousted president of Ukraine. He got to talk to the Belarusian president Alexander Lukashenko himself. During the conversation, the prankster suggested that his father may have to move to Belarus because there's a chance he could be handed over to Kiev. Vavan pretended to be worried that the current authorities in Kiev may not treat the ousted president well. The Belarusian president, who never shies away from using colloquial language in public, was even more candid during what he thought was a private conversation.
Никакой расправы над Януковичем быть не может. Они еще пусть спасибо ему скажут, что ему голову не потворачивал всем.
Then the president of Belarus showed a great deal of hospitality, inviting the ousted Ukrainian president and his family to stay in Belarus.
Если он хочет приехать в Беларусь, пожалуйста, в любое время, только мне за сутки скажите. Мы с ним здесь встретимся.
To thank him, prankster Vavan offered the president a gift.
Мы вам подарим золотой батон. У нас тут есть, остался еще из коллекции в знак дружбы.
Спасибо, Виктор.
Видели, наверное, как они грабили нашу резиденцию. Вот у нас еще остались некоторые вещи.
They're talking about the golden loaf that was found in the residence of the ousted Ukrainian president. Many treasures were found there. Well, anyway, the president of Belarus seems to have bought every bit of that prank, and he's now angry. Alexander Lukashenko gave his security service a week to track down the Russian prankster, or else, he said, he would send the head of his security service to prepare, quote, feed for cattle. But the prankster duped not just the Belarusian president and his administration, but also those who had apparently hacked into the phone call, decided it was the real thing, and leaked it before the prankster himself revealed the truth. Vavan suspects that it could be the Ukrainian intelligence service. It's no secret intelligence services spy on world leaders. We remember who tapped Angela Merkel's phone. They may have some interesting bits of leaders' private chat in their collection, but probably not a prank like this.
Well, the Belarusian leader is not the first prominent figure to fall victim to a phone hoax. Here are a few of the most notorious incidents. Back in 2012, during the UN General Assembly, Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon apparently answered a phone call from the Canadian Prime Minister.
Yes, hello.
Hello?
Yes, hello. Stephen Upper speaking. How are you, Mr. Secretary-General?
How are you? How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine, fine.
But in fact, it was actually a Quebec comedy duo on the other end of the line. The make-believe Canadian Premier cited the need to comb his hair with super glue as the reason he couldn't attend the UN conference. Cuban revolutionary leader Fidel Castro dodged numerous attempts on his life, but even he failed to avoid being duped a decade ago.
Sí, estoy informado y absolutamente conforme. Si es que no, si es que
¿Estás
no
conforme con la mierda que has hecho en la isla? ¿Estás conforme con la mierda que has hecho en la isla, asesino? Enrique Santos y Joe Ferrero desde Miami, el Sol 95.7. Caíste igual que Hugo Chávez.
¿En qué caí como en
And American radio comedians also targeted Sarah Palin back in 2008 when she was running for vice president alongside John McCain.
Yes, hello, Mrs. Governor.
Hello, this is Sarah. How are you?
Fine, and you? This is Nicolas Sarkozy speaking. How are you?
Oh, so good. It's so good to hear you.
Palin was convinced she was speaking to the French president in a conversation that went on for 6 minutes. She even failed to sense something was up when the imposter mentioned his love of killing animals and his wife's preferences in the bedroom.